Hey, this is Mike from Music Ministry 101, and in this video I'm going to show you how to read SATB music so that you can fully understand it, whether you're going to be singing in a choir or if you're going to be actually working with choirs and teaching choirs. This is the video that will teach you a basic rundown of SATB. So in choir circles, sometimes you hear people throw around those letters, SATB. So let's talk about what it means. First of all, the S is soprano, the A is alto, the T is tenor, and the B is bass. Now, in many choirs all over the world, you have those four parts. That's because four parts generally lends itself to really beautiful harmonies in choirs. And the order of those parts goes from high to low. So, soprano is your highest voice, then alto is a bit lower, tenor is a bit lower, and bass is the lowest voice. So, in a choir, oftentimes the soprano and alto will be women, and oftentimes the tenor and bass will be men. Now, it's not always that way. I've seen women sing tenor, for example. It's probably the most common. When it's different, it's probably the most common for a woman to sing tenor. But I've also seen men be able to sing alto or soprano. Kind of crazy. But SATB is the order of the voices. Now, let's look at a piece of music and talk about how this plays out in a piece of music. So here is Amazing Grace, and it's got basically the lyrics in the middle and two staves or two staffs. The top staff is treble clef, which is higher, and the bottom staff is bass clef, which is lower. So these two staves or staves go at the same time. Okay, so all of those notes, if they line up vertically, they happen at the same time. So the music will go like this, and then when you get to here, you'll go down to this line, and again you have two staves. You have a tenor staff, or treble clef, and then you have a bass clef, and those will go at the same time as well. So let's take a look at the melody of the song Amazing Grace. The melody is always or almost always in the soprano part. So the highest voice gets the melody, and you're going to recognize this. It's the notes up here. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. So I was reading the highest note, which was soprano. Now, if I want to read the alto part, let's say I was, this is the most common example, let's say I was a woman that sang a little bit on the lower side, so I have a bit of a deeper voice. I'm going to sing in the treble clef still, but the next note down. And I'm going to stick with that note the whole time. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Now, let's say I was a tenor, so I was most likely a male who sings a bit higher. Then I would sing this note. And let's say I was a bass, which mostly I am a bass. I would sing this note right here. Okay, and I would stay on the lowest note. When I got to here, I would go down, and I would keep reading the lowest note. So from top to bottom, it's S, A, T, B. You can find any moment of this music, and it's going to be S, A, T, B. Soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Okay, so please let me know what questions you have in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer them or to create more videos for you. And also, if you're just getting into working with choirs or even joining a choir, I have a really cool guide which teaches you how to get your congregation to sing better. So whether or not you're working with the choir, there's little tricks that you can apply, and it'll only help your congregation sing better and better. So if you are interested in getting that free guide, all you have to do is go to Hang on, getting the website. Where is it? Yes, it's musicministry101.com/free singing workshop. musicministry101.com/free singing workshop, and you can learn how to get your congregation to sing better. Okay, thank you so much for joining. If you appreciate this content, feel free to like and subscribe, and I can also answer any comments that you have below. All right, see you in another video.